Hi, I'm Matty Bell from Vision Homes Jet Ski Adventures, and today we're going to get the handover of WAL's ultimate fishing jet ski, which is a 2023 Seadoo Fishpro Trophy with the lot. First we'll go to Jordi from Shoreline, or Seadoo Shoreline. So they got the jet ski, they put in the 40-litre long range tank, they put the tubbies on the side. Then after that we'll go across to Anthony from JETLEDS and we'll have a chat about the front mount Minn Kota, which is superb. One of the best designs in the whole world. It's fantastic, he's got it spot on. He also put in automatic, or I should say bilge pumps in the footwells. I'll show you that, and a undermount transducer with side scan on the bottom of the ski, plus a whole host of other things like lighting. So yeah, let's go over to the handover. Here for the handover of WAL's ultimate jet ski. WAL's with us here. If I was him, I'd be so excited. I know when I got mine I felt that way. And we're going to have a look at this ski. As a beast. He's put a lot of time and effort and thought into it, and the guys that helped put it together. So Jordi, who's son of the godfather of jet ski world, which is Patrick. This is Patrick's son, and of course WAL, and we'll go and talk to Anthony from JETLEDS shortly. But yeah, let's have a look at the handover first.
Hey Warren, so Dave's finally come. Let me show you over the new machine. So good. Okay, so to fire it up, it comes with this as your kill switch and key. For one, it's there for safety, but also it's uniquely coded to only start the Seadoo. So for security, you know, someone else with another Seadoo key can't clip it in and right away. To put fuel into the machine, obviously to get access to the filler cap, you've got to open up the main compartment. So there's two little trigger levers. You squeeze one there and another one over there. That pops the main compartment open, and there's your fuel filler cap over there. Obviously, what we have done for Warren, one of the special requests is we've put our long-range fuel tank. So the existing fuel cell is inside there, and then it also tees off to an auxiliary tank that's located in the bow area. So this is the 2023 Trophy, which is obviously the top of the line machine.
Now, I noticed the tubbies is something that you and your dad, you know, everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Famous for doing, and everyone loves these tubbies. So.
Yeah, it's something my dad's obviously developed for many, many years, you know, and he's taken it next level with the versatility that it gives you. You know, for one, obviously it's going to give the machine more stability, more storage space, as well as easier access on and off the back of the machine when the esky is removed.
What made you get the tubbies? What sort of put you on to, how'd you get on to putting the tubbies on the jet ski?
I had as you know, I had a Surtees 6.1 game fisher, and wanted to basically get something that was easier for me, so that I didn't rely on people to come down and help me launch it, or something that I can come home from work, jump on real quick and go, you know, go fishing. So the internet's a wonderful thing. I jumped on the internet and I saw your video of your machine with Paul doing the write-up on that. I thought, originally I wasn't going to go for the tubbies, and then I sort of looked at it and went, damn, I've got to have them. You know, it just made sense. It made sense as a fisherman to put them on. Then I saw the video that Patrick did with Paul's, fitting Paul's, and that's what sold it. I went, right, that's it. Love Matty's technology.
Take two.
Take two. Okay, so over at JETLEDS with Anthony, who's done a fantastic job on this ski and my ski, but on WAL ski he's done some really specific stuff. So we're going to go through all of that with Anthony. One of the things in particular is the front-mounted Minn Kota bracket. Now, I know WAL saw the bracket on my ski when we were out at the car park at Mooloolaba when we went out fishing one morning, and he went, I like the front-mounted bracket, but I think we can make some improvements. So his brain, Anthony's brain, a bit of magic, and they've come up with something that's really, again, it's a game changer, especially for offshore. So I'm going to go across and have a chat to Anthony now, then we'll chat to WAL about what it means to him offshore versus inshore with Minn Kota brackets.
So WAL tasked us to basically transform his Fishpro Trophy, brand new, off the showroom floor, hadn't even been pre-delivered. So we basically took it, took our ideas and WAL's ideas, and we needed to make a front mount solution something super sturdy, something that's not going to get in the road of any opening or foul anything. So we've got a basic setup, well, not basic, but snazzy setup. Basically allows the deployment of the motor. We've got the direction finder inside, so we can do a full GPS lock. You can lean over and do your deployment. We've added, obviously, nice and easy connections to, obviously, all protected with Tef gel, to remove the motor should he see fit to remove it. Undo that, pull your pin out. Nice and easy. So super simple, easy install. So if Warren wants to go out, do a bit of spot locking, he can do that. And bit for ride days, or dam days, days with the kids on the tables. So that's that kit there. It's the trolling motor plug. So we've wired that in, making it easy to disconnect and making sure that all connections are safe and free from water ingress or any salt water.
Okay, so that's the Minn Kota setup, which is excellent. Actually, the bracket, just the bracket here, this was important. The this bracket just here.
Yeah. So that basically, once you've stowed the pole away, this keeps it from shaking around and keeps it sturdy. So if you're in that rough chop getting to your fish, it's not going to slap about or try and break anything or damage anything. We've done GME radio. We've done a 100 amp hour lithium fusion battery. So that's a full IP rated battery. We've actually gone for a third battery system. So we've got the factory dual battery system. We've upgraded all the cables and everything in that. So gone away with the factory 50 amp fuses in those, which are prone to blowing. So we've upgraded those to a full 150 amp fuse package. Upgraded wiring to a 4 gauge, or can't remember what it is in millimeters, but much heavier gauge cabling. We've then got a VSR package, so voltage sensor relay, which takes care of charging that battery while you're out on the water. We generally get about 3.5 to 4 hours of trawling directly off that 100 amp hour, but we've got the ability to top up charge. It's never going to charge that 100 amp hour lithium 100%. So what we've basically done is, Warren also, with his power reels and stuff like that, he's got the ability to do a power reel pickup, or also charge point. So we've got main battery and secondary battery. These here will allow you to charge the battery on a tender, charge your lithium back up to 100% when you're ski sitting in the garage.
Yeah, and some of those trips will be 40 minutes offshore. So
yeah, exactly. So just keep it topped up, or if you sat at a spot for an hour, just sitting there, GPS locked or spot locked, and the fish go off the bite, and you want to travel 20 minutes to another site, it'll give that little bit of charge on the way. Very
interesting. Oh, you got the nav lights?
Yeah. So nav lights, have a quick look. So we've got our front docking lights. These are not designed as a driving light as such. They're more a soft wash light, so you can see when docking or coming up to your pontoon or up onto your trailer. So we've coupled the GME radio with the 6-foot VHF antenna with the swivel base, so we can easily stow that, tuck that away on trips when you're in your garage, if you're in tight spots. So nice and easy to stow away, and quick and easy to put it up. Oh,
there's something very, very important.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Warren has seen a lot of skis out in the water, footwells, full of water.
My ski's one of those.
Maddie's one of those too. Yeah. So what we've done is we've tried to take a key from a couple of the earlier model Seadoos. They had a little drain from the nose to the front, which kept the water out of the nose in the S3 models. So I sort of took that Q idea and gone a little bit backwards with it, and we've put a Footwell drain in each side, and we've joined that up to a bilge pump, as well as in line with the factory Venturi tubes that are in the jet unit. So while you're riding, it's continuously evacuating those Footwell. switch is just on the side here, so
yeah.
simple press, and then that will run while you're sitting there silent, no motor on, but it will activate either way. So it's very similar to the factory bilge system that Seadoo do, the sort of level 1 system that goes into the factory bailing tubes.
Okay, that's
Done a quick release using the latch systems again. Rod holder, so 4 rod holder, super sturdy, super strong. We've used the LinQ system, so we've now got a billet latch, so no more little plastic latches that can fracture or break. So we've got a billet CNC latch that we offer, left and a right, because there are a left and a right clip, but very simple to install. Put it in, close the latch, ready to fish. So.
And those LinQ latches, I know in the last episode we touched base when I broke the plastic one out off Nullarbor with the back trolling motor bracket.
Yep, all our rear trawling mounts now come standard with those billet mounts to obviously add strength and durability to that.
So I'm just going to run back quickly to the trolling mount and the angle of the front trolling mount, because this is really high interest, a lot of chat in the chat groups at the moment.
So what we've done with this one compared to yours, obviously the first mount on yours, I kept everything a little bit wider, swung out a little bit more, just for a little bit, I suppose, just sort of wider berths, keep your side trawling rods, everything like that. This one here, we've changed a few angles. You can still run your trawling rod holders on the side there, but we've just sort of tucked it in, refined the system a little bit. So if Warren wants to go out, do a bit of spot locking, he can do that, and I'll measure around.
Well, that's a good segue into something. So I accidentally bought two of these Minn Kota locks. So here's one for WAL.
Cheers, Matty.
Put on his brand new ski, and how that works is it goes in here. We might even be able to pull it out of the packet. And
so we'll put that.
Yeah. So there's one last thing that WAL's going to get done to the ski, which will make it spot on the money, and that's a second sounder. But WAL, what are you going to get done there?
There's a gentleman over in New Zealand that I saw on one of the sites, Conrad. He makes the housing for the second sounder on the port side, the left-hand side, and it's absolutely stunning. It looks like the factory setup. I've got it on order. I'm just waiting on Conrad to deliver it, and we'll put that on, and it'll be absolutely stunning. And that's the last thing to be done to this ski. In saying that, I'll also talk to Anthony about, because he makes a front mount sounder bracket as well, but also offering Conrads as well. Because if you don't want to go for the fishing look, then you'd go for Conrads.
We forgot to mention Paul Jetcast, who's instrumental in jet ski fishing, and one of his products is the sounder covers. So they're worth their weight in gold. I've said that a few times. They've definitely saved having to change sounders from water getting into the terminals, and so it's a big double thumbs up for that as well. Thing we haven't covered. I thought we nearly covered it all, but there's one more big one underneath the ski.
Oh yeah, underneath indeed. So what we've got here is transducer mounted to the ride plate. We've made a once again aluminium plate, powder coated, in-house fabricated. We've machined the groove in it for all the cabling. Flush mounted the transducer onto the plate. We've done a couple of lateral fins, so if anything does hit, we've got fin protection, so it's not directly slapping into the sounder's transducer. Just adding that little extra bit of protection.
Okay, so you've seen all the things done to it. This is WAL's ultimate fishing jet ski. Here in Queensland, Australia, going to be a lot of fishing off the Sunshine Coast. So what do you reckon, WAL?
Done a good job, mate. Done a good job.
Thank you,
yeah,
buddy.
We've just got to get in the water.
Indeed.
Cheers, bud.
Cool.
The last bit, I just wanted WAL's thoughts on trolling front and back mount, and where you think each one will work and won't work.
Look, I think in hindsight, and it's only in hindsight, that the front mount is definitely the way to go if you're going offshore, bow into the swell. The rear mount is great if you're lake fishing, no chop, no swell, no nothing. It's easier to deploy. Put it that way. Yeah. It's you know, but they've both got their good points and their bad points. But for me, the front mount was always going to be the way to go.
Yeah.
You know.
No question. I mean, for you, it's the ultimate.
Oh, yeah.
You're really going to get into places and do things you never thought possible.
Yeah.
And you know, when you've got a rig like you have with the Minn Kota and the tubby and the live bait, obviously you got the fish finder radio system, you're just going to love it.
Yeah, we got one more fish finder to go on it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What's
So one for NAB.
Okay.
Well, the guy over in New Zealand.
Yeah. He's got an added bracket he can make up.
Yeah.
Oh, too good.
So that was the one last edition.
You're just going to enjoy it.
One more sounder here, Conrad. So in the next sort of 2 weeks, that one will get formed on here. That'll be the last bit of the ski, the second sounder. And for people like me who don't have very good eyesight, they're great.
No.
But yeah, look,
Champion.
I wanted to come down and thank Patrick for all his work and that. And he's done a great job on the tubbies and the fuel tank, the 40-litre tank. I mean, that's going to be well worth it.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wal's pretty happy with his ski. He's just got the second sounder set up to come from Conrad from New Zealand. Looks like a factory setup, that one. He's done a great job. So I'll go through a couple of people that have put this ski together just in case you're setting up your ski. Jordi and Patrick from Seadoo Shoreline. That's the ski itself, the 40-litre long-range fuel tank and the tubbies. You've got Anthony from JETLEDS who did all the nav lighting. He did the Undermount transducer side scan. He also did the front mount Minn Kota, which is fantastic. He does a rear mount one. He's up to version 3, which is really good. Might have seen last episode I broke the clips on version 1 and he's put in alloy clips now, so it's super strong. Another guy that makes front and rear mount Minn Kota systems is Mike Stinger over in USA. He's also got a great setup. It's really personal choice. Check all these guys' stuff and work out what's best for you. Mike Greeny, Anchorman, he's awesome. He's got some good products. Glenn from GC Fishing, check him out. He's got great products too. You would have seen some on WAL ski, those the rod holders on the side of the Eskies. We've got Andrew Hill. Who else? We've got Jet Pilot, Jetcast, Paul. He's awesome. Go to his shop. He's got the sounder covers. He's got the tethers. He's got a lot of good products. So make sure you check out all these guys. I'll put some links in the description. And yeah, when you set up ski, hopefully there's some of these products will be good for you, and it's supporting the local fishers and the guys that are doing a good job with innovation with jet ski fishing.